Hey there. I'm here to talk to you today about what to do when you need help right now, yesterday, but you don't have time for full-blown recruiting. So, what we offer is we offer services, paralegals, professionals that you can have access to immediately. Many attorneys, they wait until the last minute until they have so much work to do and they're so buried to do the hiring. Sometimes I find that clients will wait until they don't have even time for a 10-minute phone call to discuss the type of candidate that they want to be presented with or the type of professional they want to place in their firm, and that's scary. I would definitely warn and say that it's better to get, even if it's low volume of help, on the front end before you get buried. The other thing is, you can start with a low volume and you can give yourself time to start seeing the financial benefit of that professional in your practice before you ramp up the volume. So it's another hack, but um, that's not really what I'm here to talk about. What I'm here to talk about is how it really does benefit you to use a contract paralegal or a contract professional in your law firm before you actually hire them. And let me tell you why. It takes at least approximately 20 hours to hire someone for the recruiting process, not even to hire them. There's so many things that have to be done prior to actually hiring. You have to have a lot of things prepared and lined up. That stuff takes time. And once you actually have already with those things, you need to post the job. You need to weed through the applicants. You need to screen them. You need to test for their knowledge and their skill set. You want to talk with them at length about the culture and the type of tasks you want to do, and you want to match them up. And when you just review a resume, you can see some of the tasks that they've done, but you really don't get a really good feel for the personality and their real skill set until you have a conversation. And that can take a lot of time if you have a lot of qualified applicants that respond to your job post. So that's something that is beneficial because temp agencies and contract paralegals or professionals are pre-vetted. So a lot of these agencies, like Asked and Answered, we have a talent pool of pre-vetted professionals. They're tested and um, they are interviewed or screened prior to being presented to you. Um, so just on that end, it's a huge win for you to get somebody fast. You can have talent in your firm as fast as the same day. The longest I've seen is maybe a couple of weeks if you're looking for some specialized type of professional. Um, but either way, it's a great way to get the talent in without the huge cost and time and money to do the recruiting. The other great benefit to using a contractor is that there's no risk. There's no long-term commitment. When you hire an employee direct hire, there you are making a commitment to have that person on board um, to an extent. And there's a lot of paperwork and onboarding and things that have to happen on that end. But when you're hiring a contractor, you kind of have a conversation. You may share a few credentials and a few best practices, but for the most part, every assignment is going to have a very detailed instruction. And instead of you giving all of the background of your company and how you want to operate, you can kind of provide it on an ongoing basis as needed. The other thing is you can build that relationship. Like I was saying, you can build the volume, but you can also build that relationship and you can kind of bring the person on a little more slower and then give them more and more high level tasks as you get comfortable. A lot of times when people hire people as direct hire employees, they feel like, oh, here it is, and they just throw it at people. And sometimes it's nice to bring it on a little bit slower. Um, so, anyways, like I was saying, paralegals or professionals that are contractors can be brought on at any time and they can be replaced at any time. So if you start working with someone and you find that just either culturally it's not a fit or you don't feel like they work to the work product is not to the level that you want it to be, you can quickly and easily go back to the company that you hired them through and you can say, oh, it's not working out. Do you have anyone else? And they can present those options to you without discontinuing, without interrupting the flow of your business, or without interrupting the receipt of the services. So for me, it's almost a no-brainer, but that's just from where I sit. So anyways, I just want to say, I know I respect solo practitioners and small law firm partners, and I know they wear a lot of hats. And if they don't want to wear the recruiting hat, this is a great way to get a great hire, to find a great hire long term. So a lot of times, the agencies or the companies that you're working with for the contractors will have in their contracts a way that you can obtain the contractor as a direct hire down the line if that's what you want to do. I know at our company, in all of our contracts, we have there's a specific fee. The fee is much lower than it would be if you spent 20 plus hours finding somebody, training, and then also training them and doing all of those things. So this is a great way to shortcut getting to a great member of your team without, as much money and risk and time. So if you don't have time to hire, and you need a paralegal legal assistant, uh, give us a call. Otherwise, I've also developed a calculator for you to compare the difference between a direct hire or contractor to see what you should or could afford to bring onto your firm now. And if you want to have that resource, it's free. I'll send it to you. Just comment calculator and I will send you an email with the document. All right. Have a good day.